Hey, what's up, everybody? Be going live, getting the workout started in about 4 minutes. I'm just going to get a few things in order here. Let me get the chat up and going so I can see if anybody shows up in the room. Get the chat over there, nice and big. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let me get a few things set up here. I'm gonna sit this guy right about here. That works. That's working. A little bit at an angle. Who just came in the room? Lieutenant Dan's legs. Hey, what's up? What's up, Lieutenant Dan's legs? How's it going? Let me see, check the level, seems a little tilted here. That seems a little bit straighter. A little bit straighter. Looking good. Cool. Get going in just a moment. Hey, what's up, everybody? Just going to do a couple quick move arounds. Let's see. We'll get it started officially in 3 minutes. Let me get some of this stuff out the background so it doesn't look so visually noisy. That there. All right. Take these socks off. What do we got here? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good there, Lieutenant Dan. You know, as good as any of us are these days. We're on not on lockdown, but we're on shelter in place here in the Bay Area, and will be for the foreseeable future. California's doing what it's going to do, so I think we're going to be going by these guidelines for a lot longer than the president would like. But the president's not in charge of California, so that's the way that goes. All right. Now my knees are bothering me today. Not having a good knee day, so I'm putting on some pads. I can distribute the weight when I'm doing the kneeling stuff, because this is not about showing off. This is about keeping myself in shape, and injuring myself will do none of us any good. Real talk. Let me get that going. And let me get a timer started too. Let's see. Let's get a timer started. Stopwatch so I have a sense of how long this is all taking. Who else is in the room? Quick check. Gamer Steve, greetings from the UK. Shadow High, lockdown. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, we're all on lockdown right now. All right. Looks like it's about time to start. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I'm gonna set you guys on the ground so you can get a little bit better look. My wife says slowly but surely. Everyone on YouTube's learning what my house looks like as I go from room to room. But turn this light on. A little bit better. All right. Let's go. Music going. All right. All right. Cool. Who else is here? Reason Vision. Hey. Pashiko. Hey, what's up? All right. So hopefully you've given yourself a little bit of room. I've got about my standard 7 feet or so by 10. Let me turn this down. Barely hear myself think. Got to have some music though. Okay, cool. So I got myself about 7 by 10 feet, which allows me to have a little bit of maneuverability. You may not have that luxury. And we're going to start like we normally do. I start every time with a Snowville joint warm up, basically kind of loosening myself up from ground up, and then we'll get into some more dynamic things. Today since we're going into the weekend, we'll get some push-ups in, and let's see here, maybe some kicks this time around. We haven't done that before, so I think we'll do some kicking and punching today. All right, so we're going to start off with a little bit of kind of the stability challenge. Up on one foot. Now, if you can, you pull that knee, you're pulling your knee towards your chest. You're not pulling your chest towards your knee. You're standing upright, you're bringing your knee towards your chest, okay? All right, so that's the challenge. So, let's see here. You're rotating. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other direction. Balance if you need to. Other foot. Now, you're probably now learning that this is not my best knee, so I have to be extra careful. A little wobblier on it. Back. This is always hard for me. Okay, excellent. Rolling the toes. I can't quite see the camera angle here, so I'm gonna move this. There we go. Rolling the toes. And change direction. Change feet. Again, this is a basic startup, kind of a check-in. This is not, I'm not forcing this. Change direction. So I'm not like grinding into the ground. I'm not trying to toughen myself up. I mean, there's the added effect. You do get toughened up a little bit, but that's not my goal here. My goal here is just to explore, to find out what's going on. Knees together, feet together. This is a good thing to do first thing in the morning. I do this, if I'm paying attention, if I'm being good, I do this several times a day as a way of letting me know what my body's up to. I like to think in terms of self-defense all the time. Change direction. I'm going a little bit slower. I like to think in terms of self-defense. So this check-in for me in the morning is to let me know what kind of body am I working with today. Am I working with a body that says, hey, you can run if you need to? Or am I working with a body that says, nope, you got to stand your ground because you don't have the running ability today? Why am I got a little bit of signal funky going on there? Hold on. Okay, broadcast still good. Sorry about that. Saw a little signal change happen there. Knees, up, hips. Okay. First, let's start off with like we're legs down and hips down, stuck in cement, and all we can do is rotate our upper body. We're impinging our hips here. So you can go all the way to the side till it bonks, around and forward. To the other side till it bonks, back around. Don't force it though. Like I have physical limitations. I have impingements from my acetabular little joint there, and so I get to bone if I go too far. So I have to be careful. A couple more times. Let's just find out what you got. What kind of hips are you working with today? And other direction. There we go. That's starting to open up. Starting to open up a little bit. There we go. Belly dancer move. So we are just rotating the hips. Upper body is still. Remember, you're looking over at your coworker when you used to have coworkers at your house, at the office, and looking over the top of the cubicle. They can't tell what you're doing. Just rotating those hips. Ooh, I can really feel the ping on my left hip when I do this. So I got to know. I was like, yeah, okay. You're going to do some kicks later, Jerry? Be careful. So you can see from the side. You can stay where you are. Just want to see what I'm doing here. Side, forward, side, back. and other direction. Cool. Let's open those hips up a little bit more with the little swimming fish here. So remember, dragging across and back. This little fish is going by. I'm going to back up so you can see a little bit more. You can do a little small back and forth, a little tiny, little guppy swimming. Or you can, if you have the range, open it up. Some martial artists might know this as it's a throw. Okay. Switch legs. Now, again, pay attention. You see how shaky this left knee is for me? So I have to be extra careful. If I extend too far over the toes or go too far off to the left or right, good chance of it collapsing on me or causing me severe pain, or both. So I pay a lot of attention to that. Excellent. Let's see. Ribs. Let's open these ribs up. I'm going to come down. Yeah, I'll stay up here. So, chest burster. Getting up in the morning, doing that morning stretch. So, again, it's as if I'm in cement here, all the way up to here this time. Just opening up that. My focus is not my shoulders, even though they are engaged. Can't help that, but that's not my focus. So I'm not doing a lot of movement with that. And other direction. Opening up, contracting on the other side. Opening up, contracting at the back. Opening up, contracting on this side. Explore those ribs. Especially if you've been sitting at the desk all day. I've been in three-hour plus meetings today. Did a lot of sitting. And with the cameras on, I wasn't really comfortable getting up and standing off to the side in the middle of the teleconference and moving around. I've done it in the past, but today we had to focus, so I didn't do that. So I sat a lot this morning. Let's see. Shoulders. I'm going to sit down so you can see a little bit, posture a little bit better. Okay, so shoulders, roll forward, up, down, back, up, down, back, up. How are you guys doing with your shoulder range? You getting better compared to, say, Monday when we did this? Fix you. And another direction, open that up. Get to that good posture. I'm going to end in good posture. You got some snap, crackle, pop happening. Feel free to stay where you are. I'm just moving so you get a sense of what I'm doing. There. Next, chin forward. We're going to go to really bad posture to good, like optimal posture, nice and straight. Chin in. Bad posture. Good. Explore the whole range. Sure, we could go like that, but then we wouldn't really know what was going on with our neck. This tells us everything we need to know. Now, those of you who know me, I'm not a touchy-feely person. I'm not a woo type person. But, so when I speak of listening, I don't think my body's telling me something. What it's doing, it's information is coming out of it. As I do this, information is being offered and I'm paying attention to it and taking note of it. So, turning to the right, chin in, not like that. Chin in, turn toward your shoulder, go as far as you can, and then look with your eyes, like somebody's sneaking up behind you. Say, yeah, I see you. I see you. Don't turn your shoulder. There. Okay, and back. Eyes first, leading. Staying level. The other side. Again, not turning our shoulder. And looking with our eyes. And then back. I'm going to turn just so you can see better angle. Keep going. Excellent. What time are we at? Oh, dude, making good time. Okay. Fingers. Let me get them down here. Actually, I'm going to do it standing up, just so I can get the full. Keep moving my hips. Try to kill two birds with one stone here. So first, we're doing the strong fingers, right? Strong, open, and we're gripping, squeezing tight, and we're flinging. Okay, that's what we're doing. Squeezing tight and flinging. Now I'm standing up and moving around because I want to keep moving my hips a little bit while I do this. All right, so squeeze, fling, squeeze, fling. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Shake it out. Yeah, it's just getting a nice little hum. My forearm right now. How are we doing on time? Excellent. Right on time. Okay. Last time I introduced windshield wipers, moving around on the ground. We're going to do a couple minutes of that. I am having a relatively creaky hip day, so I'm going to work on this. So, if you guys remember, the windshield wipers, feet on the ground, and fall off to the side, that way, just like that. If you can, if you don't. But right now, I'm having a bad hip day, so I'm not doing it without my hands, so I'm giving myself a little assistance. So up, and then back down on the other side. Up, back down. If you have the range to keep your feet together, do that. Low level of difficulty. So if you can do it without your hands, do that. But I can tell I'm a little bit more impinged when I do that, get a little ping. So today I'm not doing that. As I warm up a little bit, it's loosening up so I can stay a little more upright. Excellent. Okay, the next one is to move around the room using the windshield wiper technique. So first, you have to have probably about 5 feet square. You get over here, so you're sitting back on your heels if you can. If you have knee problems, you can take the weight off by leaning forward like this. That's what I'm doing. So back here. So then let's go off to the right this time. Just dropping my butt off to the right like this. Windshield wiping over like that. And back up on the butt here. And then dropping over. Windshield wiper. Up and here. Down. Windshield wiper. Up. And one more time. Then we'll switch direction. Here. Windshield wiper. And up. And other direction. So, you can drop off to the side here. You can go faster if you feel like it. If you go faster, you might miss something. And when you go faster, there's also a better chance of you actually hurting yourself by throwing yourself into an impingement that you don't want. So here we go there. One more full set. Windshield wiper. Up. Down. Over. And up. Now, what do I have today? Oh, there's an easy one. The next one is an easy one on my list. It says stand up 10 times. Now, I mentioned the other day, and hopefully my mother's going to watch this, but one thing that us in the West, us Americans, don't do much is sit on the floor. We sit in chairs a lot. We're not used to getting all the way down on the ground, unless, like, you know, you're in sports and someone tackles you. There's not much reason to be all the way down on the ground and get back up. It's actually kind of difficult. And it burns up a lot of energy, especially for someone my size here. So what we're going to do is we're going to very safely get down and get back up. Now, I'll start off doing it the old man way, which you can do. You got a surface over here. I got this little bed. Having a little trouble, you can get down. Just like that. There you go. Nice and easy. And then all the way down to your butt. Your feet are in front of you. Now, if you want to go to the next level, you go all the way down to the ground, and then get back up from there. And then get back up again. And maybe that's a bit too much. So maybe you have to really be super careful about it. Super careful. You can do it though. This is like, oh yeah, I have injury, so I'm going to be super careful about it. Look at me, I'm not putting all my weight on anything. Spreading it out on my hands and my hips. Nice and easy. Or, if you feel better about it, you can go down with no hands. Get up that way. Now I can do that, but I can't, if I did it 10 times, it might be a bit much for my knees. So I'll do it once or twice, and then I'll continue on another way. But I'm not trying to prove anything about it. So that was 3, and finish off, get to 10. So I'm gonna go down. 4. 5. And if you remember, there's the technical stand-up we did. You can do it that way. Go down here, come down, say hi to Gypsy. This is Gypsy, by the way. She does not understand exercise. She's like, why are you rolling around on the ground? How you doing, girl? See? So, anyway, that's the way that goes. So that was 6, I believe. So down we go. Whenever I get down, she thinks I'm playing the attack, chase me game. 7. Trying to go down different ways. 8. Hi, girlie. This is what this one's gonna freak her out. Leg switch. Watch. Scoot, 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 scoot. That was 8, I think. Okay. 9. And the last one, I'll go the full gamut. Get down. Go down onto my back. Roll over to my stomach. Roll over my back again. Get myself up. 10. Okay. Hey, sweetie. Hey. Hey, Joy. I know she's thinking it's playtime. It's playtime. It's playtime. It's playtime. It's not playtime. Okay. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. Where was I? Let's see. Cool. 10 times. Okay, we're going to do some push-ups. She does not understand push-ups either. You need to go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Yeah. Nope, nope. She'll probably bark, but I don't need her in the way for this part. Okay, push-ups. We're gonna do 10 push-ups. Yeah, she's barking. 10 push-ups total. Okay, so start off with basic push-up. Hands to apart, fingers splayed, nice and strong. Try not to have them out this way. Shoulder width apart. Now, if you have wrist issues, you can go to fists, which is a good way, but only for this first set. When we go wider, I do not suggest using your fist. You're gonna put things on an angle that might actually make any wrist injury you have more difficult, exacerbated. So, fingers apart, shoulder width, straight out, like they're pillars coming straight out from your shoulder. Okay, I'm not going wide this time. I'm gonna go on my fist today, just because I hadn't done that. So, go down fist, and we're just gonna do 2 moderate speed push-ups, like down on count of 2, up on a count of 2. We're trying to get rid of momentum on this. If we just go boom, boom, then okay, you can probably do more, but you're using the momentum to actually ease the strain. So if you take it slower, you're actually using, all the weight all the time, and you can't do as many, but you get the full range of workout. So I'm gonna go on my fists, like I said, stretch from my shoulders, nice plank on the back side. Look at the camera so you can see what I'm doing, and down for 2. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, how'd that go? It went well. Excellent. Okay, shake my hands out. Okay, so next one's going to be wide. Not like super wide, but just like wider. The wider you can go, good. But right now I'm going to go from where I just was to about right here. Okay, so I was about here, and now I'm going to go like a palm width out on each side. That's where I'm going. It's down for 2. Again, nice plank, butt down, all the way to the ground, and back up. 1, 2. Good? Excellent. Okay. Next one. 1 high, 1 low. So I was here before. Gonna move this up here. Gonna move this down here. Doesn't have to be much. If it's freaking you out, just go a little bit. But the more strenuous. So I'm gonna go, instead of here, I'm gonna go a palm height higher and a palm lower. So here and here. So you can see that there. Excellent. Down for 2. Open the width a little bit. Down for 2. 1, 2. I'm gonna switch. And down for 2. Wrist here, so I'm trying to find a good position on that. Here we go. 1, 2. That was 8. We're going to do 2 more. This one we're going to do they call heart to heart, diamonds, whatever you want to call it, diamond push-ups. But here you go. Hands are here in front of you. Go down as far as you can. If you can't go all the way down to your chest, that's all right. If you need to use your knees, do it from your knees. I'm going to try it without my knees today. I worry about my wrists on this, so I'll try to be extra careful. I'm going down for 2. That's about as far as I think I can go on that safely. 2. Excellent. 10 push-ups. Nicely done. Okay. All right, we're going to stand up and do some kicks. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Sorry for the disorientation. Excellent. Okay, cool. A little bit funky angle-wise. A little bit straighter. Okay. All right, today we're going to do some kicks. So, these are nice, easy kicks. I'm going to do it at a slight angle so you can see. I'm in not a fully bladed stance, but spread stance. And it's going to be a nice, easy kick where I'm just going to come forward and slap it out. Okay? We're not super warmed up, so if you have a higher kick, go ahead. I'm trying to be nice to my knees, so I'm just gonna, a nice little gentle one right there. Hands back for difficulty, or if you want, you can do them here. But for right now, let's just go with this here. So hands back. Let's say your left knee forward, and you're just going through and you're kicking with the top of your foot, pointed. So as you can see, I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. Okay, it's almost like you're slapping something out of someone's hand. Pap. You see them with their phone, and you're like, get off your phone. Pap. Okay, it's not power, just a quick little pap. So we're gonna do 10 on this side. Ready? Here we go. Now, what I'm also doing, you won't be able to see, I'm kind of opening my foot up a little bit. I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of wider base. So here we go. 1, 2, all the way back. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to change the angle so you can see a little bit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll switch legs. This way so you can see. Same thing. Now this first few I'll do nice and easy. 2, and then once 3, once I've listened to my leg a little bit, 4, I'll start going a little bit higher. 5, 6, but I never do that first one as high. 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. How are we doing on time? Okay, this one we're going to do is a push kick. So it's more like, instead of flicking like that, is that you're kind of pushing with the base of your foot. So you're pushing through. Okay? One way to picture it, and I know people who have seen me in the office have seen me do this. If you think about like the Monty Python Ministry of Silly Walks, it's kind of a silly walk where you step forward with your heel and kind of extend out. You're pushing through with your hip. So you kind of step out that way. All right? So we're going to do 10 of those on each side. Push through with the heel and land stepping forward. So we're not doing this. I'm bringing it back. Okay, this is us knocking someone away from us and moving toward them. So we kick, keep going. Okay, and then we'll just step back. So here we go. 1. And I'm going to be in more defensive position here. 2. 3. We're pushing through. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. All right. Switch legs. Same thing. Pushing. It's a push kick. So push. Step forward. Do it from an angle so you can see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch direction a little bit. I'm still doing the same way. I just changed angles so you can see different. 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. One more to get our heart rate up a little bit, and then we'll go into breathing and we'll be done. So it's going to be just quick punch kick combination. So using that punch, using that kick, we're going to get in our nice little bladed stance. I don't think I've used that phrase here before, but a bladed stance is, for example, if you're facing up with somebody, you don't want to face up squarely like this. What you do is you kind of offset your feet a little bit and your shoulders. You give them less of a target angle. So it's bladed, as opposed to right up here where they have your whole body as a target. So bladed stance. Okay. So what we're going to do is this blade stance, going to be here, hands up nice and high, protect our face, right in front, and punch one, there. We're going to punch two. Now, you notice my hand came back, blocked my face, and then in this next one, since this leg is back, we're going to go forward that punch, that push kick. 2, 3. Okay. So we're here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, can't tell if I'm doing it or not, but what I should be doing is also not just punching straight out. Punching straight out. Notice my head. If this is the line, center line of my body, punching toward the center line, but then I'm moving my head off the center line. It's a subtle thing, but you don't want to just keep a still target with your head as you're punching, because then they know exactly where to punch. So here, they're off target. Then when I do the next punch, I'm off the line as well, and then come through with the kick. Boom. I'm just going to do 5 of those on this side. Here we go. Slowly, or you can go fast if you want. I'm going to go medium. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Switch legs. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. It's 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Got my heart rate up. Okay. Now we're gonna sit down, do a little, do a little triangular breathing, and we'll be done. Move this down to here. Angle's a little bit off, but that's okay, if you don't mind. Okay. Now we're just going to pay attention to our breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I saw signal loss for a second there. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Chin is in, top of the head. It's as if it's a balloon trying to make its way to the ceiling. The string is my spine that's straightening out because of it. Okay, follow along with me. Inhale. Nice and deep. Exhale all the way out. Inhale. Exhale. Three more. Last one. Continue breathing normally. Just because I'm not telling you to breathe doesn't mean don't breathe. All right, that's it for this week. Take the weekend off. If at all possible, I'm going to try to do this daily, unless my schedule says otherwise. So I will be putting up quick announcement videos beforehand, so you know that it's happening. But right now the plan is, unless I have a meeting or something like that, it'll be daily at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, at least for the duration of the lockdown. So we have a little chance to communicate and commune with each other and kind of check in. I'm hoping you're using this as an opportunity to check in with yourself. You don't have any obligation to me, but if you can use me as an excuse to take some time, pay attention to yourself, all the better. Even if it's just you're not even doing anything, all you're doing is listening and visualizing things, it's still giving yourself some you time. So good for you on that. Okay, so I'm going to move around for another minute or so. One warm-up bit of exercise that I like to do, and you can only do it if you have a little bit of space, is just kind of rolling around on the floor is exercise, especially when you have a body the size of mine. You moving it around is calorie burning just by itself. But at the same time, just the pressure of being on the floor, especially if you're on a hardwood floor, which this is not, you kind of give yourself a massage as you do it and can explore. So it's going to look kind of silly, but I'm just going to do that for 30 seconds to a minute, and then I'll be done. So take care, and I'll see you on Monday. So this is just kind of improv, kind of do whatever is in front of me, whatever happens, and so here we go. I find a spot like this, and it's like, oh, my shoulder really likes this. Okay, I'm going to stay here for a second. And there we go. Alrighty, folks, that's it for me today. Hope you got a little bit in. I'm going to do a quick check-in, just see who's still in the room, or essentially done. Just going to check in, see who's here. So, see who we got. Frank Mill, thank you very much. Stay safe yourself. Ever struggling? Keep up the struggle. You say you're tapped out, that's all right. Keep up the struggle. Just do a little bit more each day. All right, folks. I'm going to check out. I'll see y'all in a couple days. Peace.